Hi, my name is Ezra, and today we are talking about the viability of renewable energy balancing environmental benefits with operational challenges. Renewable energy, including solar, wind, and hydropower, offers immense potential to combat climate change and advance sustainability. However, while its benefits, such as reducing greenhouse gas emissions, are well documented, there are also significant challenges that we must address. In our discussion, we will explore three key aspects: the global trends driving renewable energy adoption, the environmental impacts, both positive and negative, of this transition, and the technical, social, and policy barriers standing in the way of a greener future.
So our group name is Scientific Inquirers, and our group there will be 6 members, with the first one being Arul, the second one Ezra, the third one is me, Yang, and the fourth one is Ibrahimo, the fifth one Lino, and the sixth one being Hadriel. So that's it for our group, and I'll pass it on to my fellow group mates for the next part.
The challenges of global warming and environmental degradation have highlighted the need for energy security and sustainability. As a result, the electricity sector is transitioning to renewable energy sources like hydropower, bioenergy, wind, and solar power to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and improve energy efficiency. However, this shift presents significant challenges. This study reviews the global transition to renewable energy, focusing on its role in mitigating climate change and advancing sustainability. It examines both the benefits, such as emission reductions, and the drawbacks, including ecological and operational issues. The paper also highlights key technical, policy, and social challenges, emphasizing the need for a robust energy framework to facilitate renewable energy integration and enhance sustainability.
Hello guys, my name is Ibrahim Suf. I'm going to summarize the session question. So we have three main points of our session question: global change, environment impact, and challenge. So global change is related, for example, how have they evolved over the past decade? Environmental impact is related to the positive and the negative impact. Challenge is related to the major technical, operational, policy, and social challenge. From hypothesis, sustainable contribution hypothesis, challenge hypothesis, and framework necessity hypothesis. So this question and the hypothesis may reflect the focus on the study on assessing trends, impact, and challenge. So what methods using? The study conducted is based on two methods. Such two methods are quantitative and the qualitative operation. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lino Mari, and then I'm going to present the result and the conclusion of the article. Global renewable power capacity reached 2799 gigawatts by 2020, with hydropower accounting for 43% of the total. Wind and solar energy contributed 26% and 24% respectively, while 5% comes from bioenergy, geothermal, and marine energy. There are positive and negative impact. The positive impact will is that the renewable energy influence in reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, lower air and ocean pollution, enhance ecosystem sustainability, and the goal for potential carbon reduction could be raised from 70% to 90% by 2050. Some factors like habitat loss and resource depletion, noise pollution, and dust emission are negative impact. There are three challenges in renewable energy: technical challenge, policy and regulatory challenge, economic and social barrier. In the technical challenge, integration into power grid, such as voltage and frequency stability issue, harmonic emission between 2 and 150 kHz, rise costs, reduce efficiency, and cause equipment failures. In the policy and regulatory challenge, lack of coherent standard, efficiency, and higher cost for developers. Some factors like high upfront capital cost, competition with fossil fuel, public resistance, and the land acquisition challenge, they are economic and social barriers. In the conclusion, renewable energy have high potential to reduce emissions and promote sustainability. Key barriers are financial, ecological, and technological. Urgent need for comprehensive energy framework that address operational, policy, and social challenges. Renewable energy are support consistent and harmonized policies.
So my first positive critique on this study is that it has extensive literature review and diverse data sources. The study goes through 712 articles and 177 papers. Because it goes through so many papers, the study exposes us to many different perspectives. It also strengthens the study's credibility and verifies data by going through so many different sources and cross-checking information from different articles. Secondly, comprehensive analysis. This study covers many sources of renewable energy, and by sources I mean like solar power, biomass power, geothermal, hydro, and marine power. These sources are very different from each other, like for example wind and solar. One is harnessing power from the sun and one is from wind. So they have different benefits and challenges that they face. The study includes positive and negative impacts, environmental impacts, technical, operational, and social aspects of these sources. And these are only just some of the examples of perspectives offered in this study. And by perspectives, I mean these impacts, positive and negative. And basically, the more perspectives, the better. And lastly, this study has a clear structure and it has detailed discussion. The study is well organized and have different sections for trends, current situation of new renewables in the power sector, and many more. A clear structure allows the reader to easily navigate through the study while making it easier to understand the key points of the study. There were also in-depth discussions into every unique renewable resource, like I have mentioned, solar and such, including the advantages and disadvantages it provides. This balanced approach allows the reader to understand the drawbacks and benefits, allowing them to form their own opinion. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Afrar. My student ID is 22005986. Okay, so first argument is the review focus on primary on well-known journals and highly cited studies, while the ensures credibility to risks, excluding important regions of smaller regions. Okay, the second argument. The bias could be mean missing out on the innovative solution to locate problem or unique challenges in renewable energy development. Okay, the third one is these studies are critical for understanding how renewable energy trends have evolved and the progress have been built over time. Okay, the last and most important is for instance, the review briefly mentions social challenges like public resistance due to the land use conflict or concerns. However, it doesn't include detailed case study to explore how to solve and how to address these problems.
My name is Ong Sun Yang. I'll be in charge of the limitation and suggestion part. So before I begin, so what are limitations? Limitations technically means the weaknesses or the gaps that are present within the article. And suggestions technically means the set of recommendations that the author has made in order to solve the weaknesses or the gaps, which are limitations within the article. So with that being said, the first limitations are the study highlights the gap in understanding the full range of negative environmental impacts, while the second one is the complexity of balancing renewable energy benefits with ecological drawbacks is not yet fully explored. Now, moving on to the suggestions. First suggestions are future research should focus on the ecological consequences of renewable energy projects, and the second one is that innovation in environmental and technical solutions is needed for better management and coordination. And the third one being that developing a framework that integrates environmental, technical, and managerial solutions is essential for sustainable energy development. So to sum these parts up, through integration of renewable energy, it does have its negative impact, but the main question being asked is that does the positive impact really outweigh the negative impact? So that's like the main question, or like the million-dollar question, right? So, but within the article, it doesn't really justify or answer that question. So in order to solve those issues, the suggestions mainly just suggest that future research, more research should be done, innovation must be present in these solutions, and a framework, meaning that a guideline or a rule must be there to guide future and present research in order to solve that question. So that's it for the limitation and suggestion part. I'll move on to the next part, which is the author's conclusion. So in the author's conclusion, there's mainly 5 points. So let's start with the first one. The first one means that renewable energy is vital in combating climate change and achieving sustainable development goals. And the second one being that renewable energy provides a pathway to decarbonize the power sector and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. As in the article, there are many parts that the author has stated that one of the main contributors of carbon emissions in the world are electric generation through fossil fuels. So hence, by decreasing its dependence on it, I mean, it eventually also means that carbon emissions around the world would decrease, hence also significantly solving the climate change issue, right? And the third one being that challenges include efficiency, cost, and environmental impacts requiring innovative solutions. So in the article, the author agrees that there will be challenges. Hence, in order to solve those challenges, innovative solutions must be present. And the fourth one being that a holistic approach should be present when addressing technical, economical, and social and environmental factors is crucial for a just transition. So, what does a holistic approach mean? A holistic approach technically means that when we're solving all these issues, we shouldn't just single out these issues as like a segment, right? As a matter of fact, we should instead wheel it as a whole. So that's what technically what the fourth one means, where when we're coming up with solutions, we should wheel it as a whole instead of just segmenting the different factors into different segments and just solving it segment by segment. So moving on to the fifth point, continued collaboration among scientists, engineers, and businesses and policymakers is essential to overcome integration challenges and secure a sustainable energy future. So what this technically means that there must be a teamwork among all these four major players within our society, and if there is teamwork or collaboration within these figures, then it does really help to overcome all these challenges and secure a sustainable energy future. So that's it for the author's conclusion. In conclusion, I believe that I would have a more negative perspective towards this article, as I believe that there are more negatives than compared to the positives. And as a group, we believe that there are certain areas that could be improved. So, that being said, that's it for our presentation for this critique review.